One shot. Let's begin. Mobile Suit Gundam 00, The Second Birthday by Tomino Yoshiyuki, Yatatai Hajime, and Kogayan. Translated uploaded by Seraphim Scant and Tier Ayerde. Alright, everybody. I decided to see if I just have Gundam face blindness or if, they're very similar. It's even the same series, Mobile Suit Gundam 00. So, we'll see. I'll pay really close attention this time. And let's begin, everybody. From the moment that I first awoke, I understood it all. The things I must do, the things that are expected of me, and the kind of existence that I'm meant to live. Good morning, Ribbons. Want something to eat? I'm fine. I didn't mess up the toast this time. I'll just have a bit then. Yay! Uh, you sure pick some strange things to focus on. We should really be prioritizing combat training. Why would I bother training if we're just gonna be fighting humans? It's not like they're gonna be a threat. I mean, they're all just so slow. They're nothing like us. Once Aeolia fell into his long slumber on the moon, I began to move the pieces of the plan forward, creating my fellow innovators, supporting celestial beings in their information, and from the foundation of the GN drives, overseeing the development of the Gundams. Ribbons, is he going to wake up anytime soon? Uh, what's this about Sierra again, Regane? Don't worry. When the time comes, he will awaken. Tierra has a special role waiting just for him. What do you mean? I mean that he's going to be a Gundam Meister of celestial beings. You're sending. I forgot what voice it is for, to be honest. You're sending him to celestial beings? So it seems the two of you will never meet, even after he wakes up. Within a few hundred days of celestial being starting its operations, he'll die as an enemy of the world. This has been a part of the plan from the very start. Ah, so sad. If all you want is an innovator with the same sequence pattern, why not just ask for another one? Shut up. Innovators are nothing like human beings. They're a higher form of life. But I am greater than even that. The one who will guide humanity, who stands above all other life, is me, Ribbons Almark. Ribbons, where are you off to? It seems that the O Gundam is complete. I'm just going to take it out for a little test run. Oh, fun! Where's it gonna be? Right, let's see. Since we can't have the humans seeing the Gundam just yet, maybe the Middle East, near Azerbaijan? It'd be good timing, too, considering the civil unrest in the area right now. Cleanup should be simple. Ribbons? Just be careful. Oh. Ribbons, just be careful, okay? Thank you. It was just a simple test run. The O Gundam was tuned to perfection. The results couldn't have been better. I burned it all down to ashes. I eliminated each and every eyewitness. No one, whether ally or enemy, was left. Or so it should have been. Could it be that, on that day, the little lamb I thought I saw was really the Grim Reaper in disguise? The sight of him looking up at me, with such reverence in his eyes. Hey, how exactly are the human mice being chosen? Those decisions are up to Veda, not me. Liar! You chose Soren Abraham yourself, didn't you? There's no question about his qualifications. Besides, he's just one of the present candidates. Perhaps the rest will come down to his own luck, whether he can make it a celestial being after surviving this long. I'm just trying to see if this is a different character or not. Okay, I think they're a different character here. Okay, he said ribbons, and I think it's this one that's talking. Okay. Um, Ribbon seems oddly cheerful lately. I guess that must be because Ayola's plan's finally moving forward. I want to fight already. I want to pilot a Gundam. It's good that he's doing well, isn't it? Wait, what's he doing now? Is he supposed to be that human's page? Subordinate, huh? That human is a UN ambassador. So what? Uh, just hold on a minute. There's, uh, just hold on a minute. There's no way, right? Is that really the human he picked? Let's see. He has the absolute worst taste. But still, how do I put this? He seems happy. Master Alejandro, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. It's quite alright. Your time is perfect, actually. Hmm? What's this? A vitamin supplement and a data drive. I put together a list of people I remember from your recent business meeting who could be useful in the future. If it pleases you, make use of it. That's every time, Ribbons. You always give me exactly what I want. Of course. I am endlessly fortunate to have met you. You really are an angel sent to me by God. Let's see. I can't believe that stupid human. I can't. Oh, no, wait, no, wait. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I already chose. Don't touch him. If Ribbons finds him entertaining, there's nothing that we can do about it. Has he been getting bored? Well, who cares? Humans are beyond stupid. Maybe it's because of their stupidity they find them so amusing. Look. Tira and Soren. Tira and Setsuna, you mean? They're meeting now. Everything is going according to Ayola's plan. Oh wait, everything is in the palm of Ribbon's hands. It's as simple as that. After all, this is what we innovators were made for. Little by little, the plan is going astray. Then I'll correct it. Celestial beings should have been destroyed when the world united, and yet, why is Tierra crying for a human? I have to put it right. It was his foolishness that made Alejandro so entertaining, so maybe I was disappointed to see him go, but I have to. They don't listen. If these so-called bonds are really that important, then why not give them a try? I'll revise the plan. I'll send in a new returner. Let's see. Finally, I can pilot a Gundam. I can't wait to fight in it. I'll change course. They don't listen. To think that even a human could ever become an innovator. Isn't Trans Am just so much fun? Uh, so, it's revenge you want. It's quite the commendable goal to carry that out with your own hands. I would gladly support your cause. To that purpose, I'll lend you all my power. Thank you very much. I'll do my best. Humans are so fragile, in body and spirit both. That's why I will be the one to guide them. I will lead humanity into the future. You know, though, speaking truthfully, if humans didn't exist, we wouldn't have any meaning to our existence, would we? We'd be like shepherds without sheep. You fool. That may be true for the rest of you, but I am no shepherd. I am a god. I am Aeolia's child. Tira, do you hear that? Oh, it's Ribbons. He must be dreaming again. Although it does seem like a very good dream. He's quite persistent, isn't he? Well, it doesn't matter. Now we become one of Veda. It's easy to keep him asleep. We should stick together. Don't wake him up. You should. Are these two different characters? I think they're the same character. You should sleep too, but I'm not tired. It isn't time yet. Just sleep. Say, do you think Ribbons will ever come to understand Setsuna? Who knows? He's so stubborn I can't say for certain. Ribbons? Isn't Setsuna the stubborn one? No, he isn't like that. Haven't you had your fun by now? You already killed me, even though I'm the one who found you. Even though I'm the one who saved you on a whim. You want me dead because it got in your way? Don't you? That's it, isn't it? Your life is as good as mine. I'm the one who gave it to you. You're right. On that day, on that day, you gave me life. Until then, I had only been born. I was just waiting to die. On that day, you and the old Gundam were one, and you gave me a reason to live. I wanted to become a Gundam. It isn't for humanity's sake that I'm an innovator. Don't make me laugh. I didn't do it for you. It isn't for your sake that I exist. All this time, I'd been pretending that I just hadn't realized it. Did Iola love humans? And humans alone? Was it only for humanity's sake to be the catalyst for their evolution that we were created? Was I a slave to mankind? No, I exist to guide you foolish humans! Exactly. It's because you were there that I exist. On that day, I met you, and I was born. It was always him. Setsuna was one who Aola had long waited. He was the one who would walk first in line. And I existed for the sake of those who had been waiting for. Setsuna, even in my deep sleep, I could feel your presence. I've grown, by knowing you, by knowing our comrades, and by knowing him, too. I become human myself. Perhaps you could say that I've been born again. Tierra, you're smiling. I was having a nice. Okay, I think this is more a plot element. I was having a nice dream. Couldn't you have left me to it? Let's see. You don't even realize how long I've been spent waiting for you to wake up, do you? You don't need to worry. Soon enough, what? You'll wake up? I have a feeling it won't be long now until the dialogues are to come. You're going back to sleep? Until then, I'll rest for a little while. Okay, was this a skill issue? For the Gundam, I would say mostly for this one. I didn't have too much trouble differentiating at first. I had to pause a couple of times because there's a whole host of characters that are kind of new. Like, okay, I really paid attention to this guy's hairstyle. Then this one's okay. Then this one and this one. Then this one, I just had to okay, is this the same character? Yes, it is. Then this one, different character. This one's the same character as that one. Um, and then these are different characters. So this person, oops, I've had her shown. That's fine. Mm, okay, so this here. So, okay. I think these two. Okay, this guy was that guy. I think I did that right. This girl, black hair, very distinct. And then this one was the main guy, and then he's being, followed by the companion here. Okay, okay. Then this person's the companion from earlier, and this is the main dude. This is the protagonist. So the story of Gundam 00 seems to be something's called innovators were like made to wipe out a species, and they got too big for their own shoes and tried to go beyond. And this kid got inspired. He was like hopeless, and then he's like, "I want to be a Gundam," and he like overthrew him or stopped his plan or something. He got reincarnated. Okay, and then these two, okay, like that. And then I had trouble with this guy. I'm like, okay, this was the guy I was following him, but then the eyes were a little different, and I just had to confirm with the hairstyle, right? Because this is a different character. If I go here, it's this character, right? And so this character is different because he has a bit more of a swooshy hairstyle. Okay, okay. This was the guy from last chapter, right? Alejandro, was that the one on the ship that was like whatever? He has a similar hairstyle, similar hair color. And if they just don't want to show his face, sure, unless he's something different. And there were some plotters they betrayed him, maybe, as he was serving and wanted to overthrow him, maybe, because he was like manipulate things from the side. But no way, he's probably a different character. The hairstyle is probably slightly different, and I shouldn't just see all the red-haired people. And he has a face now, right? He's not drinking, he's not in his uniform or whatever. Okay. And then this character was this one from earlier, the one who offered him the food, and this is the boy from earlier. And then, I had trouble seeing who was narrating here. I didn't quite know who was. Because it's like, is this character narrating? Is this character narrating? So I kind of went with whatever approach. And then it's like, okay, this is all happening. Then it seemed like this guy was narrating. That's where I became confused. Clearly a different character. Nice, simple design, different, good, easy. Okay, he's the leader or something now. And then once this happened, I don't know who Aola is. I don't know who Tiara is. Um, and Ribbons, is he like in the background of this thing? And he's like in this like data sequence maybe? Or is Ribbons this person? Because I assumed that this was like some sort of consciousness being stuck in it's just like the same person, but they're just kind of split into two different parts for some plot reason that I'm not quite aware of, or maybe they're twins. Because they look pretty similar as well. Um, and I like this exchange back and forth. Like I think this was he looks like Jade and Yuki from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Um, yeah, his hair looks like a Karibo. Okay, anyway, aside from that deep cut there, I don't know if that's a deep cut, but I guess we'll say Jaden instead of Setsuna. Jaden Yuki. Um, I like this exchange because it feels like I could kind of understand just from this, like the deeper things, and it seems like they fought at the end of this, and they always had to grab your arm and you're injured, like a life-ending battle. You broke my arm, right? And so, okay, in a case like this, I really like this exchange. I will compliment them on that. Like, okay, he's getting a certain realization that he's meant to like serve people or he loves them instead of trying to be better than them. So he's okay. I got that. But then this confused me too. Where like, okay, they go and then a dream. Like, are they getting reincarnated or something? Or is this like Setsuna and this one? This is Setsuna, right? Mm-hmm. Then Veda and Aola. He's Aola, right? This guy. I just want to make sure I get these names right because I didn't learn them like immediately upon whatever. Um, Good morning, Ribbons. Okay, his name is Ribbons. I said that a lot. Okay. And then he said soon, and then he got reincarnated. Is that what they mean by being born again? Okay. So I think I just really need to pay close attention to the hairstyle in these Gundam things because they are differentiatable. Um, they are differentiatable. Okay, and even when they changed the lighting, there were very few moments where I was like, "Who's speaking?" So now that I've gone through my Gundam crisis, we'll see. They'll appear a lot more. I just need to pay extra close attention when reading Gundam. The only point of like bad criticism I have to say is that I really didn't quite know who was talking at certain points, and just a simple speech bubble. Like, is it this person who's talking? Probably. But then this kind of appears in between, and then it's like who's talking at that point and who's narrating. That's where I got a little bit more confused. But in terms of what's going on here, I find this interesting. Okay, this was the portal he was sleeping in, and then this the one with the glasses was like here, right? And okay, Ribbons is in there somewhere. Got it. Um, there's nothing like us. Good, good, good. What's this about Tierra again? Um, yeah, in terms of this, I really enjoy the overall narrative, even if I was just trying to kind of piece out who was talking. This character, Ribbit, I do kind of like the idea of him being a manipulator and him falling in love with humans and then like realizing his own destiny and him being subtle. And I enjoy the ego complex from a little we've got about him. It's like, oh, wonderful. It's an interesting idea. And we're seeing what's going on. And, he's probably revealed to be the big mastermind of everything at the end. And then, like, he's a plot twist villain or midway through, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. But I don't know. I think this is the main thing where I'm like, okay, I appreciate the fact he's a villain that's reformed or trying to reform. I'm a sucker for those type of plots when they make sense. So as long as he, no, wait, he did the genocide. Damn. I was about to say unless they do like a genocide or something, and it's like, oh, in a case like that, I'm not the most empathetic in a case like that. I always break up Itachi from Naruto, where it's like, oh well, you can either genocide your clan or you can have the leaf go to war, and it's like, my guy, there's never just two choices in a life like that. You know, you probably could have thought of it like a number of ways to like go and like figure that situation out, or at least try to get less casualties, or like, you know, a better answer than genocide. And you know, let me not get on that whole Itachi thing here, but like it's just one last thing about that Itachi thing before I go on with that. It's just that the good, I like using his quote where it's like, you only seen the choice I made, not the choices I had, right? And it's like, okay, guy, you had more than two choices, right? It's a false dichotomy. Anyway, I don't want this video to be too long. But I did read the most recent chapter of One Piece. Maybe I should put it on my other channel, but like, I made like a video and then I decided to get rid of it. I was like 40 minutes deep into editing too. Anyways, I really like the new One Piece lore dumps. It really feels like One Piece is coming to an end. A little chop there. Um, the reveal of like rocks, the reveal of like the Garlands and how horrific of a people they were, and then just seeing like God Valley. It's super awesome, and seeing the like rocks parallel with that one character, the king, is absolutely amazing. And I like just learning about him. They really made rocks like the main character in this flashback, and I forget Elbaf is this is like Loki telling us the story, so I dig it. Um, and I'm really appreciating seeing all this stuff in the past, especially that end with the kid and seeing that like major figure. Um, we'll just say we'll see the flashback of Luffy's dad there, which I really like. Okay, that's an awesome like thing, and then all these things comes to God Valley, and it's gonna be such an amazing time, and I can't wait for these flashbacks. But yeah, it feels like we even got the reveal about of potentially what the D stands for, right? I'm I think that's what the D stands for, what the D clan is. And it's clever, and I feel like I've read theories about that in the past, and it makes sense unless the D stands for something else, but I think like, oh, that makes sense. And all the reveals and all the lore, and it's so amazing, and One Piece makes me so happy. And with all that being said though, I don't want to go on too long. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.